What's up, people? Gio here, and today I thought why not do a video on how I was at 16 and 17, or how things was when I was 16, 17, and how they are now at 34 years old. And first I thought maybe I should create kind of like a movie with edits or whatever, but then again, that's just not really me. So I thought I would just share it like I would just tell it to a friend, kind of. So, man, I just woke up. It's early in the morning, and I thought, why not do it? So, 16. When I was 16, I was basically just doing the stuff I have read that were online at that time, and it was like every set to failure, 6 to 12 reps, full range of motion, always full range of motion, slow, controlled, and one body part per week, and pounded to death, like 18-20 sets to failure for chest on Monday, then 24 sets to failure for back on Tuesday, and so on. And that's what I did. And after a year, I looked how I looked. I would just blend it in, and it was also 5 to 6 smaller meals a day, because that is what was preached at the time, and that is what I did. And I thought I would look like a 300-pound bodybuilder doing it. I thought I even looked bigger than I actually was. I was really big, but I still got compliments. And that's what I did at that time. And I really love training. I love to do it. I loved every bit of it. This was just probably way too much, because I did everything to failure. And then go figure out, I did that for over 10 years, or close to 10 years probably. I trained like this. I just kept going. Before school, I went to train. I have read everything. And this is just how I look over over a decade, basically. And you could say, just mentally to keep going for a decade, and pushing and pushing and pushing, and not seeing really anything. If more than ever, you just almost always felt tired for a decade, and was anxious not to miss a meal. And I thought, I just love to train. That's why I did it. There's no other reason why someone would do something like this. Yeah. But it also helped me in other areas in my life, because I was so disciplined and trained. And anyway, at one point I figured out I had to do something else, so I tried full body workouts 3 times a week. Yeah, and it was the first time I was not going to failure also. And this is how I look like, with just three days a week of full body. And it was 8 sets per per muscle group, 6 to 8 reps, and 3 times a week. So it was like basically 24 sets for each body part for the whole week, and it was only 3 times a week, as I said. This is how I look. But I had kept my calories really low and my protein really high at that time. And also that I couldn't sustain, because it was just too little, and I was too afraid to put on more calories, because I only trained 3 times a week. Anyway, this just also was kind of an experiment. It was okay, but again, just to show you something, it was 4 days apart when I looked like this, and 4 days after I look like that. Different lighting, less carbs, and that's just how you look. And then 2 months later, just to show you something too, this is how I looked at the beach, this is how I looked at the evening. I mean, this is just how you will look when you train and follow somebody else and everything is kind of unstable, but you just keep training. And at one point I thought, why not just, because I had some things in my mind and what I felt that worked better for me, like high reps and like a range of motion where, for example, on bench press, where I felt, okay, if I go down fully and I go down up, like I don't feel literally anything in my chest. So I had to change something. And I tried to just do what I feel feels right, which was obviously not going to failure on anything, doing the sets in a rhythm that actually matches what the body's supposed to do, which is to move in rhythm and not to do static forms or perfect movements. Because when you run, you just run and use your legs and your whole body. And when you train or lift weight, you lift it in a way that is safe and in a kind of a rhythm. And like I said in another video, this is also how the strongest guy that I met naturally trained, and we trained together. Anyway, that's in the other video where I talk about 17 years of training. But here is just what I'm gonna wanted to show you what it looked like. And right now it's, like I said, full body workout every day, and I sustain that like for a few years, and it feels good. I mean, I eat 3 times a day because I feel that's right for me. I train full body every day, anywhere from 3, even sometimes to 10 sets. But of course the weight will be light. The weight doesn't even matter like when you train like this. And I like to train every day, and that's just, and I just do it because it works for me and I like it, and I feel good here. I look better than ever, although I'm older. And yeah, I mean, imagine it was just a switch in the mind, because what I create now, I create from my mind and with what is aligned in here and in here, and not forcing, like I always say, forcing form upon me or information upon me, which doesn't work. Like the same is for you. I mean, you can try things out, but it's easier if you create from your own mind and your own rhythm, like immediately. Now, don't waste time, don't waste energy on like things to force upon you, because anything in this world is created because it was in the mind first, and not because someone was here to tell you what to do. I mean, it just ridiculous to me, man. But I mean, that's why I'm here. If somebody needs to hear this or is confused on why things not working out, is because things work out and align how they should if you listen what's in here and use what's in here, and then go and create something. And to create something, not only in training, I mean in general, like the whole world, first it was here and then it unfolded. It wasn't form first and then rhythm. It was rhythm first and then came form. Like I said, rhythm always precedes form, because form only exists because rhythm was there before. And rhythm you cannot see, you can only feel it, and then move according to your own rhythm. That is actually the point. And I mean, you can see it visibly, and not only for me as an example, but for anybody else in this world. And if somebody is just here to preach something to you, to show you the way, whether it's investing, whether it's training, whether it's anything, Listen to your own rhythm, create something from your own rhythm, and don't compare yourself to others. That's maybe another big key, because it doesn't really matter. It's not your life, it's their life. Let them do what they want. You do what's aligned, what feels aligned to you and your life, your circumstances, and you will just go step by step. You will do the walk, and everything will be fine in the end. I mean, it will. It just will. As soon as you can walk on your own, everything will be fine. Maybe not immediately, but just trust in yourself, and it will be fine. So anyway, this was just a video that I felt I had to do it. I somehow woke up early, and in my mind, I just it was constantly in my mind, and I thought I would just share it and see how it goes. So that's it. Yeah, I hope some people will stay with me or not, and I will just share what I will find out. I'm kind of excited also. I'm 34, and how it will go until I'm 44, 54, 64. I will still train. I will see how things change. Maybe I find something new, but that's what I do for now or the last few years, and it feels good. And if something doesn't feel good, I just adjust, because seasons change, weathers change, people change, body changes, mind changes, but you don't bend blindly to anything. You stay on your path, stay true to your rhythm, and yeah, I mean, that's just the message. uh the message is, there was really no message. The message is always the same: stay true to your rhythm, and yeah, I mean, walk your walk. All right, until next time, hope to see you. Leave a comment or whatever you want to do. All right, until next time.